23 ABC's Digital Update is brought to you by West Medical.
I'm Mike Hart. Here's a look at what we're following on this Monday. Bakersfield police have released information on two suspects involved in a shooting on MLK Boulevard Saturday night in East Bakersfield. Investigators say two black males with slim builds, one wearing a hooded sweatshirt, the other a light-colored T-shirt, opened fire on a man getting into a car just before 10 o'clock Saturday night in the 500 block of MLK Boulevard. The victim, along with a female passenger, were hit and are listed in critical but stable condition. A 2-year-old girl in the backseat was hit by bullet and glass fragments, but officials say she was treated and released. If you have any information about this, you're asked to call BPD at 327-7111. Meantime, city fire crews called out at about 5 o'clock this morning to heavy smoke coming from two apartments off Monterey Street. The fire was restricted to those two apartments on the north end of the complex. Crews knocked it down quickly to stop it from reaching a 2-story unit. No word on the cause yet, and no one was inside when crews arrived. Meantime, electric bikes or e-bikes will take center stage during the legislative and litigation meeting this afternoon. The committee will discuss whether to allow e-bikes on Kern River bike paths. Since the discussion first started earlier this year, there have been dozens of people speaking out against the idea, which would see charging stations and bike racks built along that 17-mile path. That meeting is scheduled to take place at noon. Well, let's bring in Alex Bell sitting in for Elena with a look at your forecast.
Well, if you're heading out to lunch, you might want to stay in the shade. We're going to be at 94 degrees by 12 p.m. and this heat is not going away even as we get into our evening hours. So around 6 p.m. it's still very warm at 100 degrees. So of course we want to remind everyone to stay hydrated. This is super important. So if you're seeing any signs of dehydration like dizziness, confusion, muscle cramps, make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Even the night before, drink a lot of water. And you can also do something as simple as taking a cool shower just to lower your body temperature. And of course, finding air conditioning, limiting your time outside, wearing light clothing, and never, ever, ever leave pets or children in a vehicle. And make sure you check on heat-sensitive people.
And that's a look at some of the stories we're following at this hour. Don't forget, you can get breaking news, weather, and traffic anytime, anywhere on the go by downloading our free mobile and tablet apps. Stay cool.